9 actions cunning men should avoid with women. Stoicism. Even the most intelligent individuals can overlook a common error when it comes to their interactions with women, often without their awareness. It's not merely about being overly kind or sending frequent messages. It's a deeper issue that can quickly diminish your worth in a woman's perspective. If you fail to notice it promptly, the outcome is final. However, it's important to recognize that this isn't merely a single error. There are 9 in total, and each one gradually undermines your self-assurance, your sense of agency, and, frankly, your opportunities with women. Stay tuned, as we will guide you through the pitfalls to avoid, ensuring that by the end, you'll be equipped to sidestep these errors in the future. Before we proceed, I have something unique to share with you, a complimentary ebook titled The Female Mind Control Handbook. It uncovers the subtle insights that can make any woman yearn for your presence. Seize the opportunity now. You'll find the link in the description or pinned comment. It's time to proceed. First and foremost, refrain from justifying your actions as if you were in a courtroom. Understand this. If you find yourself providing excessive explanations to a woman about your actions, whether it's why you texted late, why you didn't call, or the reasoning behind a decision, you've already missed the mark. Intelligent individuals don't elaborate. They assert and take action. A man who constantly seeks to justify himself may find that women do not hold him in high regard. The moment you begin to justify your actions, you reveal vulnerability. You're conveying to her that your concern for her approval is so profound that you feel the need for her to grasp each of your actions. And that's the demeanor of a guy she's going to easily take advantage of. Consider the types of men that capture women's imaginations: the enigmatic, self-assured, and intriguing individuals. Do you believe they take the time to explain? Just so you know, the reason I didn't respond right away was that I was quite occupied, and I didn't want you to feel ignored. Individuals navigate their lives, and the woman either chooses to join or not. If a woman truly cares about you, her interest will be evident without the need for any justification. Should she be asking for one, it's a way of evaluating your response. She's testing your resolve. Next time you feel the need to justify your actions, pause. Allow her to ponder, to embrace the unknown. Once you begin to explain, you effectively hand over control to her. Point number 2, refrain from being the overly accommodating person who goes above and beyond. You're familiar with this person. Perhaps you've even been in their shoes, the one who's perpetually present, consistently initiating conversations, and always eager to lend a hand. You believe you're demonstrating the depth of your concern. You believe you're making progress with her. However, what you're truly accomplishing is rendering yourself uninteresting. Women often find themselves drawn to the idea of a partner who embodies strength and independence, rather than someone who is perpetually present. They imagine the man who challenges them to earn his focus. Consider this perspective. When something is available without limits, its worth diminishes. Women appreciate the excitement that comes with pursuit. They appreciate enigma, the unexpected, and the thrill of capturing your attention. A man who is overly accessible often becomes someone she takes for granted, leading to his eventual obscurity. What's the solution? Take a step back. Create a sense of curiosity. Allow her the room to appreciate your absence. Men of great worth understand that their presence is a treasure, not something to be given away without thought. If she has an interest, she will pursue it. However, if you find yourself constantly seeking validation, you may inadvertently be influencing her choice. She may not stay engaged for long. Point number 3, cease allowing her to dictate the situation. Each encounter between a man and a woman involves an inherent balance of influence. It's essential to establish the context, otherwise, it will be defined by her. Allowing her to take the reins could lead to your downfall. Women hold a deep regard for men who take charge. They prefer not to take on the responsibility of making decisions about where to eat, what activities to engage in, or the direction of the relationship. Indeed, they may offer a suggestion, yet beneath the surface, they are assessing your ability to take the lead. The moment you begin to inquire, what is it that you wish to pursue? Each time, you are placing her in a position of leadership. And the harsh reality is that women often do not seek leadership roles. They seek a partner who is decisive and exudes self-assurance. When you find yourself planning, take a moment to make a choice. Rather than asking, "What are your dining preferences?" Please ensure you are prepared by 8. I will come to collect you. Rather than inquiring, "Do you have feelings for me?" Presume she does and respond in kind. A man who holds the reins is the one she admires. A man who readily gives in will quickly lose her interest. Point 4. Refrain from oversharing and preserve the intrigue. A woman should gradually uncover the layers of who you are over time. As soon as she takes that step, the outcome is sealed. There is a lack of depth, no pursuit, no enigma. Intelligent individuals recognize that allure stems from intrigue. It's about sparking her curiosity. When you lay out your entire life story, your fears, your emotions, and every thought for all to see, you diminish the unique qualities that make you captivating. Consider it as if it were a television series. If a series reveals all its secrets in the premiere, will you continue to tune in? Numerical value. A compelling reason is essential for your return. This doesn't imply that you should be distant or unapproachable. It suggests that you should gradually unveil your true self. Allow her the opportunity to gain your trust. Allow her to experience the gradual unveiling, revealing each layer thoughtfully and intentionally. As soon as she believes she has unraveled all your complexities, she will inevitably seek out the next enigma to engage with. Intelligent individuals understand that quietude holds strength, and enigma captivates interest. A touch of unpredictability is essential to keep her wanting more. Point 5. Cease the pursuit of her approval. It's possible you're unaware that it's happening. However, if you find yourself perpetually seeking her validation, you've already missed the mark. Women are naturally attracted to confidence. It's about having a steadfast belief in oneself, not about being arrogant or cocky. When you begin seeking validation, questioning whether you are liked, or attempting to demonstrate your value, it diminishes her regard for you. The stark reality is that those who seek affirmation the most often receive it the least. A woman seeks a man who recognizes his own worth without needing validation from others. She seeks a partner who recognizes his value, independent of her validation. What's the next step? Cease the search for validation. Next time you feel the impulse to inquire, did you enjoy yourself, or was that satisfactory? Cease your actions. Allow her to be the one who contemplates whether she made an impression on you. A person in search of approval relinquishes their strength. A man who remains indifferent to the outcome is the one she will pursue. Point number 6. Refrain from attempting to solve her issues. It's a common sight. A woman expresses her frustrations about her challenging day, and a man immediately shifts into problem-solving mode. He provides suggestions, instructs her on what actions to take, and believes he is being of assistance. However, have you considered this? That doesn't align with her desires. Many women refrain from discussing their challenges as they seek solutions. They discuss them to seek validation and connection. They seek emotional connection rather than guidance or advice. The error that astute individuals avoid. They focus on what truly matters instead of attempting to resolve every issue. They choose to listen recognize her feelings, and ensure she feels truly understood. Here's a way to change the narrative. Rather than suggesting you confront your boss directly, express empathy by acknowledging how frustrating that situation must be. Rather than simply dismissing them, acknowledge their feelings by saying, "I understand why that would upset you." Women seek understanding, not solutions. They seek a person who can provide a sense of security, attentiveness, and genuine understanding. The individual who understands that principle emerges victorious consistently. Point 7. Cease the apologies for your masculinity. Let's consider the facts. Many men carry an unnecessary burden of guilt for embracing their masculinity. They believe it's necessary to dial it back. Embrace a gentle approach and prioritize a woman's desires. Are you aware of what unfolds next? They often find themselves overlooked, undervalued, and relegated to the friend zone. Intelligent individuals embrace their identity without the need for apologies. They remain true to themselves without compromising for the comfort of others. They embody their presence, exude confidence, and uphold their standards. Consider the qualities that attract individuals to one another. Guides, champions, innovators. These are the individuals who naturally earn admiration through their actions, never needing to ask for it. There's no requirement for them to justify their actions. They undoubtedly assert their presence without seeking approval. So, the next time you feel the need to diminish your true self for the sake of acceptance, keep this in mind. A woman will hold respect for a man who demonstrates self-respect first. Point 8. Cease placing her above your own goals. An astute individual understands that prioritizing one's purpose is paramount without exception. His purpose, his aspirations, his development. These are the qualities that shape his character. However, many men often abide prioritizing a woman before she has truly deserved the position in their lives. They forego their plans, defer their aspirations, and alter their lives solely to make room for her. As soon as she perceives that, her interest wanes. Women seek partnership, not to be seen as a man's objective. They aspire to engage in a realm traditionally dominated by men. A realm that is already present in their absence. What's the next step? Remain steadfast in your journey, cultivate your legacy, and maintain your concentration. A woman who genuinely cares will complement your life rather than dominate it. When you cease the pursuit, that's precisely when they begin to pursue you. Point number 9. Refrain from over-explaining yourself. A man who over-explains himself appears lacking in strength. It really is that straightforward. It's important to recognize the distinction between effective communication and excessive elaboration. The first presents an image of assurance, clarity, and command. The second option conveys a sense of uncertainty, anxiety, and a strong desire for validation. Have you ever observed the way influential men communicate? They communicate succinctly. They confidently stand by their decisions without feeling the need to explain themselves, apologize for their choices, or ensure that everyone comprehends their reasoning. They allow their deeds to convey their message. Illustration. Insufficient. I didn't respond to your message because I had a lot going on, but I want you to know it wasn't my intention to overlook you. My phone died, and I had work to do, and then Resilient. I had a lot on my plate. Can you perceive the distinction? The initial one pleads, kindly refrain from being upset with me. The second one demands admiration. Women are observant of this. A man who over-explains himself reveals a fear of losing her. A person who communicates succinctly and acts with confidence. He is the one who occupies her thoughts. Next time you find yourself wanting to explain your actions, take a moment to pause. Keep it brief. Embrace the power of quietude to your advantage. By offering fewer explanations, you enhance your perceived strength. Ultimately, navigating relationships with women is not about employing tricks, playing games, or resorting to manipulation. It's about remaining steadfast in your true self. If you've reached this point, you're already in a better position than many others. Now is the moment to put it into action. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. What is the most common error you observe men committing in their interactions with women? Let's engage in a conversation. If you're truly committed to advancing, go ahead and click that subscribe button. This marks merely the start of our journey.